In July 2025, a single product launch didn't just make waves, it unleashed a tsunami. This is the story of Perplexity Comet, the browser that declared war on the giants of tech and ignited a battle for the very soul of the Internet. How did one company, Perplexity AI, manage to challenge everything we thought we knew about browsing? And in doing so, expose the deepest dilemmas of digital trust. Just months after its debut, Comet is both the web's most sought-after new tool and its biggest controversy. It's a story that might just predict the future of how we work online, who controls information, and how AI will reshape the Internet itself. It all began in July 2025. Perplexity AI, already known for its powerful conversational search, dropped a bombshell. Comet, the world's first AI-native browser. This wasn't just another browser with an AI assistant tacked on. Comet was built from the ground up with artificial intelligence at its core, promising to fundamentally change every single web interaction. What made it so different right away? Radical transparency. Every answer Comet gave came with direct citations, links to sources, publication dates, and even reliability scores. It was a direct challenge to other chatbots, an attempt to rebuild our faith in AI by making every single claim verifiable and auditable. You could see exactly where the information came from. But Perplexity's vision went way beyond search. CEO Arvind Srinivas described a future where browsers aren't just windows to the web, but intelligent operating systems for our entire digital lives. Imagine an AI that could understand the context of your work, automatically summarize dense legal documents, draft your emails, find the best deals while you shop, and even handle complex multi-step tasks all on its own. That was the promise of Comet. Initial demand was explosive. When Comet launched its limited release for subscribers, millions of people rushed to join the wait. The excitement was real. Users were thrilled by the idea of getting direct answers and insights, all powered by Perplexity's advanced AI. By October, the company made a bold move. They made Comet free for everyone. It went viral, and suddenly, Google Chrome's massive 68% market share looked vulnerable for the first time in years. But with revolutionary innovation came fierce resistance. Almost immediately, media organizations cried foul, accusing Perplexity of using their content without permission or payment, facing a public backlash and legal threats. The company quickly launched Comet Plus, a controversial revenue-sharing subscription with certain publishers. It was a reactive move to protect itself legally and keep users on its side. Then, the real crisis hit. The very feature that made Comet so powerful, its ability to act as an autonomous agent, was also its greatest weakness. Security researchers discovered terrifying vulnerabilities. They found something called indirect prompt injection and a headline-grabbing exploit they named Comet. By hiding malicious instructions on web pages, attackers could hijack a user's browser session. They could steal sensitive information, access emails, and even break into corporate networks. Perplexity rushed to release patches, but more security holes were found. This sparked a huge debate. Are these powerful AI agents fundamentally unsafe, or were they just released too soon? The user experience was just as polarized. For every person who called Comet a revolutionary productivity tool, there was another who complained about slow performance and erratic behavior. The browser's autonomous AI was a double-edged sword. It was thrilling for tech enthusiasts willing to live on the cutting edge. But it was often confusing and unstable for the average user. For the first time in a long time, a real challenger to Google's internet empire had emerged. Perplexity wasn't just trying to be a faster or shinier browser. It was aiming for a complete paradigm shift. Analysts were divided. Was this just temporary hype, or the beginning of a true AI revolution? Looming over all of this were regulators and privacy advocates. If a browser can act on its own, who's in control? Who draws the line between a helpful feature and a major security risk? The ongoing crises over content, security, and AI behavior fueled calls for a new digital contract one, where transparency and user consent are built in from the start, not added as an afterthought. Few product launches have ever divided people so quickly. As the dust settles, one thing is clear: AI-native browsing is the new battleground. This isn't just a fight for market share, it's a fight for the future of digital trust, security, and how we access knowledge itself. Whether Comet becomes a staple of our digital lives or a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked AI innovation will define the next decade of the Internet. The story of Perplexity Comet is more than just a product launch. It's a real-time stress test of the Internet's future, and the world is watching closely. The stakes have never been higher. Thanks for watching. If you found this story as fascinating as I did, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into the tech that's shaping our world. See you in the next one.